It was very unfortunate. Poor Miss Smith. But everyone here was aware of the strain she had been under, and I thought we decided to draw a line under the whole thing.
Well, maybe you should tell Foyle that.
I'm sure I don't need to.
I just thought you ought to know, sir, that's all.
Thank you, Martin. Now I do.
So you can't tell me anything at all?
No, Dad, I can't.
Everything's classified, is it?
Well, they gave me a new spit.
Oh, what?
I've never flown anything like it. When you get in, it's a bit of a squeeze. The canopy's only about an inch away from your head. And when you breathe, I wasn't sure at first. It was a beautiful thing, but it doesn't taxi well. If you ask me, the brakes are too sensitive, and if you push too hard, you go belly over. But the moment I was in the air, well, it's hard to describe. It was as if I'd become part of the plane. I didn't have to think about the controls. I just thought where I wanted to go, and I went. Wizard. 20,000 feet in no time at all. 350 miles per hour. That's at least 50 more than the Hurricane. Turning, landing, there's just nothing like it.
So you can tell me what you flew, but not where you flew it?
I didn't leave England. It was a test flight. I'm not actually going into combat, Dad, so you don't have to worry about me. Not yet, anyway.
Good crowd?
Yeah, they seem all right. Wing Commander's a bit of a cold fish. There's this girl.
There always is.
Anne. Damn pretty. Blue eyes, nice smile. Sort of girl you want to run out and buy flowers for. Except her aunt runs a flower shop here in Hastings, so she probably can't stand the sight of them.
Don't think there's any such thing as a girl who can't stand the sight of flowers, is there?
Aren't there times when you think of...
Think of what?
Well, you know, marrying again?
Here we go.
Is there someone else?
What, you think I'd tell you?
Come on, Dad, it's been 8 years.
Andrew, I don't really think this is quite the right time for this, you know.
I don't see that the war makes any difference. Life still goes on.
Well, I sincerely hope so. What time are you leaving tomorrow?
Late. And I won't be in for dinner.
Anne?
Phew, I should be so lucky.
No, I've got a night op.
Right.
Sleep well, Dad.
And you? Take care.
So, how are you getting on then?
Pretty well. I'd have thought you'd have gone back to London by now.
Can't wait. I don't know how you can stick it down here.
I was born here.
Must be inbred then. No, I'm still stuck here for a couple more days.
You should come to supper. Meet my father.
But why did he never come up to Oxford?
I don't know. Says he was too busy. So you're still scouting locations for this epic of yours, then?
Don't knock it, Andrew. We may not be glory boys like you, but the CFU will come out of this war with its head held high.
The Crown Film Unit? I can't say you making propaganda.
It's not propaganda, it's art. Actually, it's neither. It's a two-reeler about the need to conserve fuel.
Why Hastings?
Why not? This is where it's all happening. What is happening, by the way? You said you had no idea what you were going to be doing down here. I presume you found out.
I can't really talk about it.
What?
Seriously. I'm on active service now.
Are you doing something hush-hush?
No.
Oh, come on, I'm interested.
Look, Bruce, I ought to be going.
Frightened you off, have I?
Let's go Harms on the lunch.
Ah, forget it. This one's on me.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I didn't mean to sound pompous.
No, I understand. Careless talk and all that. Now, let's see.
I think I've got him, sir.
Range?
30 miles. Bearing 240, height 600.
Right, lock onto him.
There.
Well done, Roberts.
Hello again.
Oh, it's you. You startled me.
Is it my imagination, or is everyone a bit jumpy around here?
We're all on edge, it's true. But then there's so much at stake. Some people say the Luftwaffe is finished, that they're no match for our boys. And I want to believe it. But I don't think it's true. I can feel them out there, like a great big shadow getting nearer every day. And I just wonder how we're ever going to stand up to them.
You sighted me today.
We're getting there.
I'll make it more difficult for you tonight.
It's wonderful the way you're helping us. I bet you can't wait to join the squadron, though.
I want to get out there, yes. But I'll get my chance.
I think you're very brave. Is it true what you said? Your father being a policeman?
Yes, why do you ask?
Just wondered, that's all.
Just wondered.
Yes.
There wasn't something you wanted to tell me, was there? We were interrupted at lunch.
No.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Anne, what is it? Why are you so afraid?
I'm not.
I can feel it here. Everyone seems to be so nervous. And it isn't just Jerry. You were telling me about your friend. Lucy, wasn't it?
Yes.
You didn't tell me how she died.
Well, it was horrible. She committed suicide.
Here.
In Brighton. She was my best friend. I felt terrible when it happened. It was all so wrong.
Wrong?
The way she was bullied and pushed and... I shouldn't talk about it. It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. What do you mean about her being pushed?
It was just a manner of speaking.
You were asking me about my father. Is there something you want me to say to him? Something he ought to know?
No. I was just interested, that's all. Lucy hated it here. The work was too much for her, and the waiting. In the end, she cracked. We're not meant to talk about it. I shouldn't have mentioned it at all. I'm sorry, I have to go.
You were talking about her, weren't you, Sergeant Roberts? I saw the two of you together for a second time. I'll be talking to Foyle later, so you might as well tell me the truth.
We did mention her, sir.
Why?
He asked me about her.
And what did you say?
I didn't say anything. That's the truth, sir.
At ease, Sergeant. Look, we all felt as bad about Lucy as you did. But you have to see it in context. I told you at the time, we cannot allow anything to get in the way of our work, or more importantly, our working as a team. Ever since Lucy did what she did, morale has been shot to pieces, and to be frank, it's been reflected in our results. That's the main reason why Pilot Officer Foyle is here. If we keep going over old ground, it'll just make things worse.
I do know that, sir.
Look, I know it's been tough on you. You were the closest to her. And that's why I've come to a decision which I hope will help you get over it.
What decision?
I've had a request from Ventnor. They're one man short, and they need an experienced plotter. I've recommended you. You're to be transferred with immediate effect from tomorrow.
Ventnor?
The Isle of Wight, very much the front line.
But, sir, I'm happy here.
No, I don't think you are. I think a change of scene will do you good.
Are you moving me because you're afraid I'll talk?
That's all, Sergeant. I'm moving you for the reasons I've just told you. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
600. Range 28 miles. Sir, I'm not getting any IFF response.
What?
There's no trace, sir.
His IFF isn't switched on. He shot out of the sky. See if you can get him on the radio.
Base to target Spitfire, base to target Spitfire. Do you read me?
This is target Spitfire to base. Jesus! What the hell's going on? I'm coming under fire!
Foyle, you're not transmitting an IFF signal. Put your bloody parrot on. Over.
Sir, he's losing height.
Spitfire to base. IFF is on. Confirm! Base!
Height 600 feet.
We still have no signal, Foyle. Over.
Jesus.
I've lost him, sir.
Base to target Spitfire. Base to target Spitfire. Come in, please. Do you read me? Over. Base to target Spitfire. Base to target Spitfire. Come in, please. Do you read me? Over.
Sorry, sir. He's gone. He's not there anymore.
All in all, I'd say you were very fortunate, Foyle. At least you're still in one piece.
I don't quite see it that way, sir. What happened to my IFF?
It malfunctioned. These things happen. I'm very sorry. Engine vibration probably broke up some of the carbon elements in the unit, with the result that we didn't receive an identifying pulse. Nor did anyone else, so naturally it was assumed you were an enemy aircraft and you came under fire.
They bloody nearly shot me down.
The fact they didn't does you credit.
Yes, sir. Well, as soon as the Akak fire started, I realized I had to get down as fast as I could. I was lucky there was a bit of a moon. I put down in a farm about 6 miles away.
How come you lost radio contact?
I knocked myself out. Someone put a haystack in the field.
But you're unhurt.
I bruised my head, but otherwise I'm okay.
You did very, very well. No one could have done better. If you ask me, you deserve a spot of leave. 48 hours.
I'm still puzzled, sir. The parrot was working when I took off. It had been fine throughout the day.
Well, I've explained.
You don't think it might have been tampered with?
What are you suggesting, Foyle?
Who would want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. It's just a thought.
A crazy one. Maybe that bump on the head has affected you more than you think.
All right, Foyle. That's enough. You're dismissed.
Sir.
You get some rest.
Excuse me. You're Jane, aren't you?
Yes.
Have you seen Anne?
She's gone.
Gone where?
I don't know. She's been transferred.
You mean she's gone permanently?
I suppose so.
When did this happen?
It was all very sudden. She was packing her bags yesterday evening, just before you took off.
Thanks.
Hello? Can I help you?
I'm looking for DCS Foyle.
You're Andrew.
Yes.
I thought you might be. I'm Paul Miller. I work with your father. You got your wings. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I wish I could be in your shoes.
Not at the moment.
Why? Is something wrong?
Apart from someone trying to kill me, no, I'm fine.
Sorry?
Look, I shouldn't have said that. I just need to talk to my father. Do you have any idea when he'll be in?
Well, it could be any time. You're welcome to wait for him here.
No, I'm going home. Tell him he can find me there, will you?
Yes. Are you sure I can't help?